The college kids are either back on college campuses across the South right now or they're about to be. And if those college kids are in the Greek life, chances are they have already been back. And if they're in the sorority life, not only are they back, they're back with a vengeance. It's the Y'all Show, and we're going to give a few minutes here to celebrate sororities and more because it's a big part of the South. It's a sorority rush time right now for many southern campuses, especially for the big ones in the SEC and the ACC. And I mean, even our small colleges really get into rush and bid day and so much more. It's a rite of passage for so many youngsters this time of year, and we here at the Y'all Show want to brag about what's going on, but also talk about how it's a little bit different if you're not all that familiar with the way a Southern sorority rushes. And I know I'm leaving out the fellas here, but guys in fraternities, it you think you got it rough, just go look at your ladies. It's a completely different world and it's a completely different price structure to be in a Southern sorority. So much so, let me take a look here on some social media stuff I've found. This lady here has got a really good video she's got about how much it actually costs to join a sorority, a Texas Zeta. She actually, I think, went through this sorority. And I'm going to play, yeah, all these sororities do these videos. I'm going to get to those in a second. But look at this video here of the cost that she's got broken down, and you can go check that out on her site, and I'll scroll up here in a second. But to join the Zeta Tau Alpha sorority, just your first semester, you're looking at $3,500 for some of these dues just to the sorority. And then you start mixing in tuition and more. And this is probably for an in-state student in Texas. It's pretty costly. And this lady goes through all of the information as you can see there on the screen and the parties and more. I mean, and then you got the living expense. You know, usually freshmen aren't allowed to live in their sorority houses, so they got to go live in the dorm, and it's it's not cheap. But boy, the fun that gets out of it. And this person here writes that when they were in a sorority, the dues were $65 per semester, and where they went to school. But the reason they're bringing this out is someone wrote a story about how wealthy parents now, you know, getting in the right sorority is a major part of the youngsters in many cases. And they actually will hire these coaches at some of the southern schools. They'll hire these coaches to train the 17, 18-year-old incoming freshmen to help them get into the sorority that they want to. And it ain't cheap to hire these coaches. I don't know what all they do. Maybe they take them out for a jog or something like that. But they go out and train these girls. Probably a lot of it is meeting new people. I mean, if you want to be in a sorority or even a fraternity, you got to be a likable person. You got to be somebody that's going to add to the sorority. And I guess sororities are like fraternities. It probably takes a unanimous vote to have someone added into the sorority. So it's kind of a big deal. But yeah, spending $6,500 plus, according to this article, for some of these Southern sorority girls to try to make it into the right sorority. You know, one reason these bid days and stuff are happening right now in August is a lot of these schools used to have them into the semester, and the schools realize that these kids, if they didn't make it into the right fraternity or sorority, sometimes sadly they'd kill themselves, but sometimes they drop out of school. And the whole pushing this to go before school actually starts is a way to maybe eliminate some of the dramatic things that can happen if a kid doesn't get into their right Greek letter place that they want to go to. But yeah, it's not cheap if you want to be in a sorority or fraternity. But now back to the videos, and this is what they call rush talk. You can go get lost on social media right now with all these incredible videos that are being produced by these fraternities and by these sororities. You know, I haven't seen a single fraternity video, but I bet you if there's one out there and they do a good job kind of poking fun at the sororities, I bet you it'll be a very viral video. Hint, hint. You can thank the Y'all Show and Old John for that hint, guys. But now these sororities, they're all trying to outdo each other. And shout out to the big sorority schools, primarily in the SEC. You've got Alabama, Auburn, Ole Miss. I think Georgia is a big sorority school, and that goes for fraternities too. And there's other schools. I mean, like I said, even the smallest schools, they're all doing these videos. They're all doing recruitment right now, and it's a drama thing. But let me show you what they've been doing over in Tuscaloosa. Uh, Bid day has just happened. That's where you find out that you're going to be in a certain organization, and I think I might even have sound on this one here I can play. I mean, some of these things have really, really big music involved, and so it's kind of a big deal. But yeah, they, as you can see there at the capstone, big time into running. There's the fella there walking around, going to give roses to his lady friend or friends. Hey, smart guy. Oh, I just love you. This is so great. I'll never see you again. I don't even know your name, but oh, I just love you. I mean, let's be honest. Some of these sororities are so huge at these schools. I mean, we're talking hundreds, 400, 500, 600 girls in a bid class at one sorority. How are they going to know each other? How are they going to know the upperclassmen in these sororities? That's, I thought, what the whole thing was about, but it's a major financial boost to these sororities. And a lot of people, as this post here says on social media, the left has no answer for this. This particular video's got all these beautiful young college girls dancing to YMCA right out of Donald J. Trump world. And I've seen so many of these sorority videos. Again, the hashtag, if you want to go, is Rushtok, RUSHTOK. And the libs probably are vomiting at how these videos have become so viral. They're showcasing the beauty, mostly of Southern sorority girls, but the conservative atmosphere that they bring. And they're having fun. They're just young people having fun. And what does this one say? 6 million views. And these videos bring in not only money but attention. And these videos are attracting the 14 and 15-year-old girls who say, you know, I want to go do that in a couple of years. I want to go to that school, and I want to go be a sorority girl just like these girls. I want to go have fun. And this person says that the left's got no answer for these videos. These have been going on a couple of years. This is nothing brand new. But it seems like with the Trump world, it's just gone into another level of how much these things are popular. And look, it is pretty neat. I mean, these sororities oftentimes come back to their college campuses a week or two before the semester starts, and they work on choreographed videos and more. And it's a major undertaking for them to put these things together. Now, this is I think a smaller college here. I'm not sure which one, but I mean, look at all the coordination. I mean, it's no wonder people, and that, you know, we didn't talk about when we saw the video. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Red, white, blue Americana at its best. And that's got to be somewhere in the South where this video. I saw a UGA video where they, this particular sorority, and I tried to find it for this. Look at that. Got the stars and stripes going. Just God bless America. You know, they can't do this kind of stuff in Canada. They can't do this kind of stuff even in the Northeast. I'm telling you, it's wild. And that's why we love the South, and that's why, I mean, the recruitment thing is a tradition that goes a long time in Greek culture. And I'm not a Greek person, but I respect it. And I know so many of you out there have been through that world, and it definitely helps open doors. It's very good from a business standpoint to be a member of a Greek letter organization. And it's something that it's not going away. And with these kind of videos, well, we can see that the popularity of them is just going to keep growing and growing, and that's a good thing. You know, it is a really good thing for us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's the Y'all Show, and we'll keep posting these videos every year. Maybe they're going to get even more creative. But the UGA video, going back to that one before I forget, it matches Pat McAfee from ESPN talking about the Georgia Bulldogs, and it's got his voice over these girls just decked out in red and black. And I mean, they get so creative. I don't know how much money they're spending on getting these videos produced. I'm sure most of these colleges probably have some kind of restriction on what all they can do, or else these videos could be done in Hollywood with the kind of money a lot of these sorority girls are spending. And, you know, going back to the girl that broke down the cost, I mean, that's not including the dresses. I mean, if you have a child that's been in sororities, especially at these SEC schools, they got to have a new dress for every party, every event. They've got to have something new. Now, thank God, I think there's some websites like Rent the Runway, I think is one of them. I'm not a lady, so I may have some of these names wrong, but luckily a lot of the ladies don't mind doing the online rental of dresses, and that saves daddy and mommy too a lot of money, and they appreciate that, because I mean, these colleges aren't getting any cheaper with the cost. But again, a salute out there to the Southern sororities as Rush is either going on or wrapping up, and bid days, and you got screaming girls going all around all over the place. Oh, I know the first time I saw this bid day happening at an SEC school, I was blown away. And my college experience was nothing like the average SEC school. And I was like, what in the heck is going on here? I mean, girls were in tears and hugging and kissing. And like I said, you have to wonder if some of them don't even know who they are. You know, it's just an act. But hey, it's their right, it's their life. And right now they're having one heck of a life. Now, just also one other thing to tell you about, a lot of these sororities don't allow partying to be going on during Rush. And so that's a good thing. However, when it all wraps up and bids are announced, I think the gals and guys, when they finish their thing too, it gets a little wild. But that's a story for another day. Congratulations to all of you in the Greek world. And woo, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Y'all Show. Y'all.com is our website. And go get them, girls.